So I was just about to KO here. It's just past midnight where I currently am today, and or where I live. You know what I'm saying? And we just got some breaking news about the Washington Wizards. So I'm gonna be up, reporting it for you guys. This is what I do. Doesn't matter that I have a baseball game tomorrow or within a couple hours now that it's the next day, kinda. It's past midnight here, and breaking news is just dropping. Bombshells are just dropping around the NBA, more specifically for our Washington Wizards. And first, we gotta get the good news. Why not start with the good news? The Washington Wizards signed Davis Bertans to a 5-year, $80 million deal. Now, Tommy Shepard came out and said that the Washington Wizards' main priority and their free agency was basically re-signing Davis Bertans. And now, I think I got a report, I'm not sure, but I think that we did sign Lopez from Milwaukee, Brook Lopez, that is, not his brother. And so I believe that's another decent signing. He's really solid. He can be a solid center for us here. But more specifically for Davis Bertans, I'm really excited about re-signing Davis Bertans because that man has the stroke, man. I know you guys remember last season before obviously the pandemic, and he was really a key piece for this Washington Wizards team. Although he did opt out of the bubble, he really was a key piece before the whole thing happened around the world. So welcome Davis Bertans, and it was really 50-50. I came out and said when we drafted Denny Avdia that I'm not sure if we were going to re-sign Davis Bertans because now we have a younger player in Denny Avdia to possibly fill his shoes. And they were like, nah, man, we're going to keep both of them. We're going to have both of them on the roster. So I'm excited to have Denny Avdia here, obviously, and also Davis Bertans. Now, like I said, this is really could be our free agency. Yeah, I know that we signed Brook Lopez that I read, but also Davis Bertans is really probably our free agency. So this is probably going to be the only splash move that we're going to make in 2020-2021 free agency. So this is really all we needed. You know what I'm saying? Wizards fans, wasn't expecting anybody big, honestly. I guess Davis Bertans to consider big for us. You know what I'm saying? So this is really, I'm happy. I'm happy we got Davis Bertans. Now we could groom Denny Avdia to, I guess, properly instead of having to rush him in, fulfill him and to be possibly the starter. And now he could, develop the right way so he could possibly be the next great thing for the Washington Wizards. And we already knew even if Davis Bertans didn't re-sign with us, Denny Avdia was going to come out the gate slow because of the whole pandemic. You know what I'm saying? The whole entire 2020 draft class. That's why I hope people don't expect LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, Patrick Williams, Sadiq Bey, everyone that got drafted, just a few names off the top of my head. I hope you guys don't expect them to come out there balling. Now, if they do, then that's just crazy and, good. But I don't expect these guys to just come out here balling because the pandemic kind of ruined it, and they're going to be kicking off their season within a couple weeks, and they basically have training camp within, I believe, a week or two. So these guys are going to be forced to, play, I guess. I don't know I can't even find the words for what I'm trying to say here, but they're going to be forced to, I guess, become a big boy is essentially what I'm trying to say, and not have the season that they, all season that they probably were going to have with the summer league and stuff like that. But nevertheless, I got off topic here. The Washington Wizards re-signed Davis Bertans a 5-year, $80 million deal. And that boy got his paycheck, man. He got his, he got his big check, man. I need, $500,000. That's all I would take. But I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping. So next thing I want to list is possibly the bad thing that some Wizards fans may look at it. But some Wizards fans may look at it as a possibly not even a good thing or even nonchalant about the situation. And that is John Wall requesting a trade out of Washington, D.C. Now, with John Wall, we gotta, appreciate everything that he's done for this, city for the past decade, his tenure here. And could I say that I'm surprised? The team came out and announced, Tommy Shepard more specifically, he came out and announced that they want to build around Bradley Beal. And of course, that's not going to sit well with your star point guard. Doesn't matter if he's playing or if he's missed 2 years. If you're the star player and you hear that they're going to build around another player, that's not going to sit well for you. So do I blame John Wall for requesting a trade out of Washington? No, I do not. And on the other hand, now does the Russell Westbrook and John Wall trade rumor seem more realistic? Yes, it do. So I would not be surprised if John Wall gets traded for Russell Westbrook now. But back onto the whole requesting a trade. Like I said, it doesn't come to no surprise, man. John Wall is possibly still one of the best guards in the NBA. Don't notice I said possibly because we're still waiting to see him actually play. And it sucks that his return could possibly not be with the Washington Wizards, the team that drafted him, the team that paid him his money. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is. That's just how it is with sports. You hear it all the time. The NFL is a dog league. So is the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And all the time, it isn't fair. And you have to move on. So, do I blame the Wizards for trading him if they do, in fact, trade him? No, I do not, because this guy, injury history has been treacherous for these past couple years. And Russell Westbrook, yeah, he, sometimes isn't always the best fit, and every team he goes to seems to be worse. But at least you're going to count on him to be there. You know what I'm saying? At least we're going to count on him to dish the ball off and drive to the rim. That's one thing you can never knock about Russell Westbrook, is that he doesn't give his 110%. This man, it goes from 200% from tip off to the end of the game. So that's one thing that you can't blame about Russell Westbrook. And his playoff struggles, that's just something else that you can't, forget about either. So, do I blame John Wall for wanting to trade? No, I do not. Does it seem like it's going to be a trade? Yes, it possibly could be. But as Wizards fans, we shouldn't really care. Now, I'm not going to say we shouldn't care, because it's John Wall at the end of the day. But we really shouldn't be too tied up, because, this guy hasn't played in 2 years. He's too busy, throwing up gang signs in Brooklyn. Now, Wall's my boy. I love John Wall. But we got to be real here. That's what it is about being analysts. And that's what the TV analysts do. They water down and they try to be, not themselves. They try to tell you all the good things. Here on YouTube, we're going to be ourselves, and we're going to, tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying? No cut cards, no faking it. You know what I'm saying? So John Wall was, throwing up the gang signs in Brooklyn. You seen it. He was playing spades on the interview, and that didn't sit too well with the GM. So he got to get him out of here. Now, if they don't trade him, of course, we're going to be happy. But if they do, Wizards fans, I'm not going to tell you how to feel. But me personally, I'm not going to be mad. You know what I'm saying? And of course, if it's not for good compensation, I'm going to be mad. But if it's for like a Russell Westbrook or just someone else and possibly a draft pick in the future, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, once again, Davis Bertans, I'm going to get out of here because it's really late and I got to get some sleep. Davis Bertans re-signed with the Washington Wizards 5 years, $80 million, and John Wall has requested a trade. Let me know how you guys feel about this, man. Washington Wizards, more talk is coming, as you guys see. Like, comment, subscribe, hail to Washington football team, hail to Washington Wizards, me, boy, Juan Gotti. I'm out. Peace.